is up, you guys? It's Noah Wilson here from iHollywood TV. Well, Dance with the Stars, it is returning for another season on the ABC network on September the 16th, so be sure to mark it on your calendars now. You don't want to miss it. The competition is going to be beginning with an all-new cast of celebrities who will be paired up with the show's pro dancers and brave the dance floor for the very first time. I have no doubt that this will be one of Dancing with the Stars' biggest seasons yet. We have an exclusive inside look just for you. Take a look.
Let's get back to some of what made the show successful in its early years, and by that I mean dance styles, etc. And also make that freestyle at the end special again, because if they're doing freestylish dances earlier in the season, so they're doing another freestyle. So I think a lot of that has been addressed. How much is too much? Just because we can do big production numbers, do we really need to do big production numbers? Does it take the focus off the couples themselves? I've heard, I had dinner with Bruno and he told me, he said, sometimes I didn't know which feet to look at. There were just too many people out there. So I think some of those things, regular, long-time viewers of the show will be heartened to see return.
I'm not a good dancer, so I'm gonna have to work very hard to do that. I have like zero experience. When people are asking me what dance I'm most excited about, I had to Google them to know which ones they were. So that doesn't seem like a very good first step. But I'm just excited about the environment and meeting the other people, the other celebrities that are on the show, and I think it's all exciting. I like to dress up and perform.
Skill sets that I have as far as dancing, I would definitely say hip hop, jazz, tap as well, Chicago footwork. I'll introduce y'all to that. Chicago footwork, it's like house dancing. And what else? I did a little bit of a waltz for a charity event, but it was just like a one-time thing, so I got to get reintroduced to that. So I'm excited. I like challenges, so I'm excited to learn everything.
The costumes are always a part of the fun on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm really looking forward to discovering what they have in store for me. And I'm looking forward to the whole thing. I love a costume.
Being able to be really honest and vulnerable is important in this, because you're not only connecting with your partner, you're connecting with the audience, and you're connecting with the movement and the dance. And I feel like because of all that I've gone through recently, it's made me realize how important that is, and how that is not a weakness, it's actually a strength, and I think it'll be a strength in this.
For me, it's an opportunity to grow and to find myself even further, and to discover what I really am capable of. You know, those things that I was so insecure about, I'm able to kind of tackle them, and it's an opportunity for me to push myself.
One of the things that I'm most looking forward to being on Dancing with the Stars is having a new audience meet me. You know, my show, Queer Eye, is very successful, but some people don't know what the show is about because the word queer is in it. And sometimes when you hear the word queer, you're like, what does that mean? Is this person different than me? And I think when people get an opportunity to meet me and realize I'm a single father raising my 2 sons, I'm engaged, I'm a career man, I'm a Christian, I'm just like them, and I just want to have a chance to show them, like, don't let labels separate us. We're more alike than you think, and in that alikeness, we can love and respect each other, and hopefully they can get that through watching me.
As an actor, I have had to fake my way through a lot of things, from fighting to being a doctor to being a dancer. And so I've learned a couple dance routines over the years, but I've never trained formally. All my dance experience is limited to the routine that I had to do for the thing that I had to do it in. I'm pretty good at faking it.
I've been in discussion with them since I left the White House. It just wasn't the right time when I left. Now I have 2 businesses that have grown, and I can step aside and do something that's actually fun. And I figured this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have some fun, and do something way out of my comfort zone.
I think the skills that I would be bringing to Dancing with the Stars is that I really have been a professional for over 50 years. I was told not to say how many years, but you can look at the album covers and tell. But I think the professionalism that I've had as a performer for all these years will definitely be an asset for me, because I won't be afraid of the audience. I won't be afraid of being on stage, appearing before people, although I'm doing something that I'm not accustomed to doing. That fear won't be there.
I want someone who is patient and is willing to teach me. I want to take something away from this, because I do love to dance. Away from the show, going away from the spotlight, and just going to the club and cutting the rug.
What's really interesting about dance and football is it's all footwork, right? And so my best games in football was always critiqued by my footwork. Right? If I took a false step because I thought I seen something or wasn't paying attention to my keys, and I had a coach, Jack Del Rio, who was so critical on just, you took a false step. Because reading the play was easy, right? I knew where the play was going, but it was how fast I wanted to get there, right? And so even me starting to understand salsa and different things like that, it's like, okay, wow, the placement of your feet is everything, right? Posture is everything. It's the same thing in my world.
My unique skill set is my aging body and the feeling that I'm jumping out of an airplane every week. That's kind of what I'm going for. This show is asking each of us to be in the moment in front of America. So I will be in the moment in front of America until I'm asked to not be in the moment in front of America.
I cannot wait. It's going to be fantastic. Be sure to tune in September the 16th for the new season of Dancing with the Stars. And if you like this video, give it a big like, comment who you're excited to see dance on the dance floor, and subscribe, as we'll have more ABC content coming your way on iHollywood TV. I'll see you next time.